This question covers rates of change of functions and the technique involved in finding them. Now, whenever you see that phrase there, rate of change, there's something that should instantly spring to mind, and that is the derivative. Remember, rate of change is associated with speed, which is how fast something changes its position. So rate of change means what is the derivative of the function, and then we tend to be given a value, so x equals 4 in this case, and we have to calculate the value of the rate of change at that point. Sometimes this sort of question here would come up and we would say find the rate of change in the speed of something. We'd find that and then we'd go on further and apply it and use it in another scenario. This case, it just wants the rate of change. So remember, see that phrase, think derivative. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by taking the derivative of the function, getting f dashed of x, and then substituting in x equal to 4. So if we start with f dashed of x, what we do with this one is we bring the power down, so we get 4 bracket 3 minus 2x. We reduce the power by 1, which is great, but then what we have to do is remember to multiply by the derivative of what is in the bracket. It's called the chain rule. So 3 minus 2x, the derivative of that is negative 2, so it's nice and straightforward. So it's then minus 2 there. So simplifying that gives me negative 8 bracket 3 minus 2x all to the power of 3. So now I've got that, what I can do is take the value of x equal to 4, plug it in, and then see what we get from that. So if I take f dashed of 4, what I'll end up getting is negative 8 times a bracket 3 minus 2 times 4 cubed. So I'll end up getting negative 8 times, well, 2 times 4 is 8, 3 minus 8 is negative 5. So I'll end up getting negative 8 times negative 5 cubed. Now because this is a calculator paper, we could quite simply take this and plug it into a calculator, and what I'll end up getting is 1,000. So the rate of change of that function, when x is equal to 4, is 1,000. Question like this, straightforward set of steps, straightforward technique every single time. The biggest thing is remembering that rate of change refers to the derivative. 3 marks for this one, so you get 1 mark for starting your differentiation, so bringing the 4 down, reducing the power by 1. Your second mark for remembering that you also then have to multiply by the negative 2 in order to finish the differentiation and get the final derivative. And then your third mark for this one, substituting in the 4 and working it through to get 1,000. So that should be 3 marks in the bag right there, following that same set of steps and just making sure the technique is nailed. Manage all of that, you get 3 marks out of 3, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.